chart of accounts. Now, I don't want to get into this too much because I think if you're looking for something quite complicated, then you need to speak to an expert on it. That could be me, that could be someone else. I'm not just saying that it's going to be me that you need to speak to. But yeah, I'm going to do a few basic bits on it just so that you're aware of how to use it. So there's two ways of getting to your chart of accounts. One is through this accounting bit on the left and chart of accounts, which I'll show you there. And just click see your chart of accounts for the first time. Okay, or if you go back to the dashboard here, and you go to the company cog setting there, it's also on the left, their chart of accounts. Now, the chart of accounts is basically a list of all the different, what's called nominal accounts, like the account names of everything that you do. So, for example, your bank accounts, your kind of fixed asset types, your current asset types, whether you have prepayments, whether you have kind of debtors that owe you money, although the debtors ones are automatically set up, whether you different expense types and your cost of sale types, and any liabilities that you have. So, for example, loans and things like that. So here we've got all the different ones here, and you can sort it by type, by name. You can sort it by the balance, but I wouldn't recommend that because it doesn't really do much in there. So if you need to add a new account, the best place to go here is to go to new. So a lot of the time we'll just be adding a new bank account here. So I'm just going to show you. So you can either do cash on hand or current or savings. I'll do a no current account, and I'm going to call this Barclays. And then you can put the balance in as a starting balance, but I wouldn't normally use this part unless you're setting this up for the first time, the QuickBooks system, and then just click Save and Close. And it's there, Barclays account saved. For example, if you click on New and you want to do a cost of sale, go down, cost of sales, and then type of cost of labour, other cost of sales, supplies and materials, equipment rental, and say supplies and materials. You can call it either that, or if you want to do, I'm going to put direct materials. I just set this one up previously, so it's probably not going to let me do it actually. So I'm just going to put maybe an X after it just to show you. And then save and close. A lot of you, if you're doing, say, for example, if you subcontract out work to people, but you're not in the construction scheme, then you might want to put your subcontractors under it. A lot of times there is one actually under that already, so I'm just going to have a look. Now you've got subscriptions, but not subcontractors. So if you come out of there, you click on New, cost of sales, cost of labour. I'm going to put subcontractor, and then save and close. Again, with income, you can do that if you've got different types of sales income. So we've got income, service fee income or primary income, sales of product income, service fee income. So, for example, if you're a VA and you want to split out the things that you do, for example, general VA work or social media work, but that you're not going to be doing what's called our class tracking, which is in a separate module, because you haven't got expenses that are particularly related to each of those, you can set it out here. So, for example, I could have one called social media income. And I'm just going to save and use, so I can show you the next one. And then do another one, service fee income, and do this as VA work income. And then you can go save and close. You can also do sub-accounts. So, for example, we've got telephone already on here. But if you want to separate that out, so, for example, to landline and internet and mobile, so you can click on New. I'm just going to go to Expenses, and it will be under Office in General, say mobile phone, where it says is sub account. You can click there and type in the parent account. So the parent account on that is for telephone, and then save and close. And then if we want to do another one, we've got new, expense, Office in General, business line and broadband, and again sub account of telephone, save and close. So what this does, and I'll just show you what that does, sub account. So if you click on that, and I'm going to click on bill, and I'm going to do 2 bills just to show you. So if I do O2, add them as a supplier. It's going to put me random number in here, and I'm going to put that it's a mobile phone bill, and that it's £50. And save and new. It's saying it's a missing class field because I've been doing classes. I want to say this, I'm not going to do that. And then if I say I'm doing Sky, the landline and broadband, and again, I'm going to put a random number in there, and I'm going to do business line and broadband here. And I'm going to say that was £100. Again, it's going to say to me that I've missed out class field, which is fine. Now, once we go into our reports, and we're looking at our profit and loss report, which is something that we'll be doing later on in one of the last modules, I'm going to say that I'm looking at this month. And run that report. You can see down here, you've got telephone and split down between business line and broadband and mobile phone. So that's what will happen on there. And that's pretty much it. It's quite a short module.